What is up, guys? You already know who I am. I don't have to get into that. Today is going to be something different. This isn't going to be a skit or anything like that. This is actually going to be a Q&A. I've never done this before, but I reached out on Snapchat, asked people to ask me questions, and they did. So let's get into it. First question is Sherlock or Batman? Batman always has been and always will be my favorite superhero. Don't you dare say that he's not a superhero. I can't stand it when people do that. It's like, oh, he doesn't have superpowers, so he's not a superhero. It's like, if he can put Superman on his knees, he's a superhero. So overall, I like Batman better. As a detective, though, I still like Batman better. Do you know why Batman is a better detective than Sherlock? Because the only case that Sherlock cannot solve is Batman's identity. But for real, though, I mean, literally, if you Google who is the greatest detective in the world, both Batman and Sherlock pop up. But Batman is the highlighted one. So, next question. What's something you look for in movies? Just don't bore me. Like, honestly, that's really what I look for when I'm watching a movie. I want to be entertained, so don't bore me. For a great movie, though, a good story, good acting. I really have to be in a different mood for different genres, but overall, I like intense things or dramatic things, funny, but I really have to be in a certain mood. But overall, don't bore me, good story, good acting. Which is the superior fruit, apples or oranges? Apples, because you get apples, you get apple juice, you get apple sauce, you get apple pie, you get carameled apples. I'm sure there's more. And then oranges, you get oranges and pulpy juice. I love orange juice, but I like apple juice better. So, apples. What's the most outrageous thing you've ever done? I'm not a partier. I don't know. I've never smoked. I've never gotten drunk. I guess the most outrageous thing I've ever done, I snuck into Baby Driver when I went to see that. I snuck into it. So I guess I feel like I've done more, but for now, that's basically all I can think of. What's your favorite memory? I killed someone once. That was fun. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't tell you that. I can't really think of one single favorite memory, but I do have a favorite time. And that was in middle school. Not the school part of it, but that was my prime relationship with Corbin, the guy in my previous videos. He has been my best friend basically since I can remember. He's still my best friend. I mean, we talk every single day. We have a Snapchat streak that's over a year. Middle school was really when we started YouTube, when we started making videos together. And those videos are absolute trash. I refuse to delete them because they are the best memories I will ever have because they're with him. Why my pee-pee hard in the morning? I don't know. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? 12, actually. Why is Giselle so hot? And Jesus made you that way. So obviously Giselle asked this. Giselle's a friend of mine. We have a 149-day streak on Snapchat. Thanks for the question, Giselle. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I would like to see myself out of film school, starting my career. The film school I'm looking at, Los Angeles Film School, I took a tour there last month. Absolutely phenomenal. I loved it. I sent in my application before the tour, but, talked to administrators and we're, still talking and figuring everything out. So hopefully school is 3 years. So hopefully 5 years from now, because I'm a senior, I will be out and starting movies. Oh my God. How long have you wanted to be a filmmaker? Ever since I was a kid, I have always loved movies. I mean, obviously, but I've always had an interest in not just watching movies, but, how they made them. And I used to, take my mom's video camera and make little videos around the house. They never turned into anything. They would stay on the camera until my mom actually uploaded my very first video. I'll put a link to it below. It's not on my channel, it's on hers, on her email. So basically, when I knew I wanted to be a filmmaker and really make a career out of it and not just make home videos, 5th grade. Yeah, 5th grade, I was 10 years old, and I saw the movie Super 8. And for those of you that have seen Super 8, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those of you who haven't seen Super 8, the movie revolves around a group of kids who are making a zombie movie. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever, so I went home that day, wrote a script. Script is nowhere. I don't even have it anymore. I'm so upset. I printed like 5 copies because I was actually going to make it. I don't have it anymore, and I'm really upset about that. But that is when I realized, when I got home that day after watching Super 8, that I wanted to be a director. Future goals? I don't know. If you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be? I'm going to answer this twice. I'm going to say someone real and someone fictional. Real person? Spielberg. Just because he inspired me. He's not the only inspiration, but he's my main inspiration. So I'd have dinner with Spielberg. Fictional. Ooh. This one's actually hard. I'm trying to think of someone like from Star Wars, but Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I'd have dinner with Spider-Man. And the last question, why did you join MMH? So MMH is my school's pageant, and it is attached to our Dornbeckers Club. And MMH stands for Mission Mac High, because that's our high school, McMinnville High School. And what we do is, there's about like 15 people. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly how much there are, but it's just a group of people, guys and girls, and we represent a club, whether that's Mr. Club or Mrs. Club. We represent a club or pathway in the school, and we go around and raise money, and we have to have these giant water jugs. This one is mine. I decorated it, and it took a long time to decorate it, and it has a curtain cape. Mr. Theater, because I am the school's vice president of our drama club. So I am Mr. Theater, and I'm raising money for Dornbeckers. Why did I choose to do it? Because I am a patient of Dornbeckers. When I was born, I had a heart condition called Ebstein's anomaly, and what that basically is one of the tricuspid valves that helps pump the blood in the heart, one of the doors was ripped. And so a lot of blood was getting out when it wasn't supposed to. So I got really winded really easily. I could not run. I was running like 15-20 minute miles because I would walk them. And when I was born in McMinnville, and then as soon as I was born, I was rushed to the hospital, to Dornbeckers, and they basically saved my life. And then when I was 14, I had open heart surgery, and now I have this giant kick-ass scar going down my chest. And I had the surgery at Dornbeckers. So that is why I'm doing Dornbeckers Club, because they saved my life. So that is all the questions, because this is my first time doing this, and not a lot of people actually asked, but people did, so I'm really happy about that. If you want me to keep doing these Q&As and, learn about me, comment below, ask me questions, click on my Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams down below, my actual Instagram, or real one, and then my YouTube channel Instagram, where I post behind the scenes and, stuff like that. So you can comment on those pictures, or you can direct message me on Instagram and ask me questions. Please do, and I will answer them in future Q&A videos if you guys want me to keep doing this. So, yeah, that is it. Also, if you haven't already, check out my movie review channel, where I do movie reviews, movie news, and I also do trailer mashups, where I'll take a movie, like an old movie, like the latest one I did was Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then I took the trailer format of Kingsman: The Golden Circle, and I put Raiders of the Lost Ark in Kingsman: The Golden Circle trailer format. Turned out good, but, what's cool about it is that I actually edit all of those videos on my phone. So, they're not bad for on a phone. Just think of it that way. That is the end of it. Please continue asking questions. Like this video, subscribe, check out my other channel, check out my Instagrams, and you have a wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous day.